Welcome to workout number 1 of cycle 2, and thank you for coming on to the next stage of your journey with me through the 90-day plan. Hopefully that first month has really got you feeling physically and mentally stronger, and that's going to be the foundation of the plan. The fitness you've got from that cycle, those cardiovascular sessions, 25 minutes of high intensity work will get you ready for this next stage, which is going to be a combination of similar stuff, but also introducing resistance training with dumbbells so that you can now start to really build some lean muscle. And in this phase, the workouts are going to be 30 minutes long. So we're going a little bit more volume, a little bit more intensity. So 30-minute workouts, and obviously aiming to do 5 a week. That's the aim. If you can't manage 5, you do 3 or 4, that's fine. It's all about you doing what you can and making this fit into your lifestyle. In terms of weights and what weights you should be picking, I'm going to be using 1 set of dumbbells through the whole workout, because this workout is about teaching you the technique and the foundations, getting the form on every exercise correct before you really start to increase the weight. So it's going to be trial and error. I'm using a pair of 10 kilograms, so 10 in each hand, but pick a weight that's suitable for you. You will find that for some exercises, like a bicep curl, you'll be stronger than doing an overhead shoulder press. So you might want like a light pair, you might want a pair of say 4 kilograms and a pair of 8 kilograms or whatever it may be, but I'm just going to try and keep one set for the whole workout. And if you've got an exercise bench, great, that would be awesome, but if you don't, you can do it with just a chair. So all you need is a chair, set of dumbbells, and we can get cracking. So we're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise with a 30-second rest. There's 10 moves in total, and we're doing 3 rounds. So this is really going to be the foundations of the exercises, the fundamentals of some of the moves we're going to be using throughout the cycle. And this is just focused on resistance training, whereas in some of the following exercises, we'll be doing a combination of abs, cardio, and weights. But this is all about techers, right? So first exercise we're going to do, nice and simple. I've set my timer. It's going to be squats. Now you've got 2 options. You can either hold the weights by your side and do a squat like that, but I prefer to wrap them up here in a front squat. So let's go, following along, either with the weights by your side or the weights up in a front squat position. And this is the same technique, yeah, so you should have a good squat form by now. Bending down, stand up tall. Remember to really keep that back straight, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes and the quads at the top of the move. So face on, driving those knees out. So this is more of a front squat, and I just think it loads the quads a bit better, and it feels nicer and relaxed. Good. So weights down on the floor. We're now going to have a 30-second rest and then go on to our next exercise, which is going to be bicep curls. Now I'm going to be doing single. We're going to alternate. You also can, if you want, do both at the same time. So you can choose this if you want to do single arm or double arm. Nice straight back. Rotate on the way up and the way down. So here we go, 30 seconds, starting now. And remember, what you lift today will be very different to what you lift on week 4, because you want to be aiming, thinking about that principal progression I talked about, where you try and increase things. So even if it's by 1 or 2 kilograms a week, these little increments will make a big difference. It's going to make your body adapt, get stronger. And what you want to be doing is controlling it on the way up and down. So slow up and slow down, good, and rest. And ultimately, if you find that the reps are really easy by the last, let's say you get to the last couple of reps and it's just so light, you're not feeling a burn, that's too light, okay? But if you find that you're swinging and you're rocking and you're all over the shop, that's too heavy. So you've just got to find that midpoint, really. Right, next exercise is going to be reverse lunges. So weighted lunges. Feet together, step back, off we go. So the fact that I've been doing, bodyweight lunges for the first month for this plan, and now I'm increasing this weight, it's a massive difference on your energy expenditure, your muscular strength. But I'm lifting 10s today, for example, and like next week I'd try, let's go 12s or 14s, because you don't want to give your body an excuse to just stay the same. You need to kind of make it work. And relax, good. So weights down on the floor. Again, your body does get used to things, so if you can increase the weight, it's going to help your body, break down the muscle fibers essentially, break it down, and in the process of rebuilding, it grows stronger, denser, more lean muscle. Okay, so now we're going to be doing an exercise with the chair. We're going to be doing a tricep dip. Now you can do this on a bench if you've got an exercise bench. Just get a really stable chair, hands on the chair, feet away, bend down and extend. Off we go. So it's dip and push. Now you don't want your back really far away like this from the chair. Keep it close to the chair. So bend those elbows and extend. And I'm not rushing, I'm not dropping down, I'm slowly controlling on the way down and up. Now the further your feet are away, the harder it becomes. The closer your feet are to you, the easier that move is. This is great for working the back of the arms. It really is one of the best exercises for triceps. So it's really targeting the back of the arms. And if you wanted to make it harder, you could also take your dumbbell. So there's ways of making these exercises more challenging. That's pushing more weight. That's another 10 kilograms through those triceps. Okay, next exercise is going to be a single arm row. So what we're going to do is, having the chair as a bit of a support for your lower back, it's going to take some of the strain away. Left hand on the chair, left leg forward, and from there we're going to pull that weight towards the hip. Off we go. So this is a single arm row. It's working the muscles in your biceps, but also all these muscles in your upper back. So don't yank it up and drop it down. It's controlled. Okay, so hand supporting your lower back, back nice and straight, squeeze and lower. So inhale, exhale on the way down, squeeze. So this is an exercise you'll probably have to lift a heavier weight for, because your pulling motion and your pulling strength is probably stronger than your, up above the head, because we rarely push above the head. So other side. Again, if you've got an exercise bench, you'd have the same sort of thing, but you might have your knee on the bench. But I'm just going to be using my hand. It's just taking some of that pressure away, and you don't want to be arched over or sort of arching back. Keep a nice neutral spine. So hand on the chair, leg out to the side slightly, bend that front leg a little bit, and then row. This is good. This is much safer than sort of bending over with both dumbbells in the hand. It's too much on your lower back. Even I find it difficult. Good. So lower the weight and squeeze. So elbows tucked in. I'm not bringing it right out. Elbows tucked into the body and squeeze. Pull it in. Good. So this is working your lats, the muscle in your back and your upper back, and also your biceps. So slowly lower it and squeeze. Perfect. Good. So right, chair out the way. So hopefully that was okay, that one. So next time I'm going to do, it's called a thruster. It's going to combine a squat with a shoulder press. So essentially what we're going to do, it's a really tough exercise, but this burns so much energy. It's a really good one. We squat down with the weights, and from there, as you come up, you press above the head into a thrust. So you thrust the weights up. So it's kind of one movement. Off we go. So down, up, good. Squat, thrust those weights up. Perfect. Keep it going. We're doing 30 seconds on each exercise. We've got a 30-second rest. So just think about your form. Squat strong, shoulder press. Squat strong, shoulder press. One more rep. So that, out of all those exercises, is probably the hardest, because pushing weight above your head, it's just not, we're not used to doing that. Right, so, next exercise, if you've got an exercise bench, you're doing a dumbbell press. If you don't, and I have to assume not everyone has a bench, you can do a similar thing from the floor. So it's just a dumbbell floor press. So you can't get as deep, you can't get the range as if you're on a bench. But knees bent from here, come down, and press. Good. So rotate from narrow, elbows in, and press. So elbows tucked into the body, they hit the ground, and you push up. So this is one you'll be able to lift a heavier weight for as well. Like 10s is a bit light for me. But in terms of the shoulder press, this is okay. I just really want to highlight that you can do this with, very minimal equipment. And rest. But in an ideal world, you'd have an exercise bench and a range of weights. You might have sort of, say, 4 kilograms, 8 kilograms, 12 kilograms, because things like squats, your legs will be much stronger than you think. So it's good to get a set of adjustables. Ones you can sort of change the weight. So you have a little bolt at the end, you can put heavier plates on, they're quite great. Right, next one's going to be dumbbell fly. So rather than the push, which was a press from there, we're now going to fly. So elbows come out, stretch and squeeze. Off you go. So stretch out, feel the chest stretch, elbows hit the ground, and then squeeze using your pecs. So elbows to the ground, nice big stretch, and squeeze together. This is really targeting your chest. Yeah, and these 10, see this weight for this is quite good. I wouldn't want to be much heavier than this. Remember, we're doing 3 rounds as well, so what feels easy now will be harder on the second and third set. Squeeze and relax. But again, remember, it's all trial and error. What you could be lifting way heavier than me, much lighter than me, but it's just your journey, your strength, and it's about you building that fitness up, okay? And I promise you, you will get stronger throughout this month, and going into cycle 3, and by the end of the 90 days, you will be feeling stronger than ever. Okay, so exercise number 10 is going to be a shoulder press. So we're going to go from their standing position, sort of soft knees, we press above the head. So nice and straight, right above the head. Yeah, this is heavy. So these 10, my arms are knackered now. So press, shoulders. This is really hitting the shoulders now. Press, slow on the way down, and squeeze. Control it. 10 seconds left. And this is where you might feel like you need a lighter weight. So I'd rather you do a lighter weight than be sort of arching your back. Last one. Yeah, that is tough. Okay, so that's 1 round. We've done 10 minutes. Same again, exactly the same moves, 2 more times. And then that's really just the foundations for the cycle. I'll be introducing a lot more. I'll be stepping intensity up with things like mountain climbers, burpees, running on the spot. This is obviously just to introduce people that haven't done any weights before. Right, so shoulders, squats. Let's go. Front squats, control, and push. And remember, if it's too much on the shoulders, you can always put the weights by your side if you want to hang the arms. Just don't let those knees buckle in like that, remember? Drive the knees out. Squeeze the glutes at the top. So whatever works for you. Oh. Right, so 30-second rest. It's a different type of workout, it's a different type of challenge. But don't think that just because you're not doing cardio that you're not still burning a lot of energy, you know, burning body fat, but also it's that process of breaking muscle fibers down, the recovery, when you get the DOMs and the soreness. During that process, your body is using a lot of energy to repair and recover. Okay, bicep curls. Perfect, so nice controlled reps. And what gets broken down has to get rebuilt stronger. So when people talk about muscle tone, what they mean is just having lean muscle, having muscle tissue. And the best thing about muscle is that it's more metabolically active. So the more lean muscle you have, the more energy you burn at rest all day long, because you've got basically, yeah, body fat is less metabolic than lean muscle tissue. All right, keep going and relax, good. So rest those weights. That's why it's good to have the chair. If you want to rest the weights on the chair, then you'll keep bending down for them. Right, so next exercise is going to be the lunges. Again, you could also, if you don't want to just hold 2 weights, you could just hold 1 weight, or if you've got a kettlebell, whatever it might be. I'm holding 2. I find I get more balance, I think, for me. Oh, let me sort that out. Right. Okay, so reverse lunge. Lunge. Step back. Nice big step. Good. Second set of lunges. So don't let your knee wobble. Stabilise that joint. Strengthen everything. Back straight. So from the side. Shoulders back. Chest up. When this is much harder than normal lunging it with the weights. And relax. Brilliant. So a little drink. Next one's going to be the tricep dips. So back onto the chair. Remember, you can make it more intense by putting the weight in your lap. And also the further your legs are away, the harder, the more resistance you're pushing, the closer they are. And don't let your elbows flare out, keep them tucked in, so they're almost sort of tucking behind you. This is going to really target this muscle here. And I'm not just dropping and bouncing up. It's that time under tension I talked about. Yeah, so you may not feel your heart rate elevate as much during this sort of workout, but it doesn't mean you're not burning fat and you're not building muscle. Trust me, we are working these muscles hard. I use a lot of energy now to contract. And relax. Brilliant, right. We're then going to do a single arm row. So again, using that chair as a support. See, some people do their bent over rows like this. I just find that puts such a strain on your lower back. Even if you're strong, I don't think it's worth it. So use the bench or your chair. Left leg forward. Left hand on the bench or the chair. And from there, nice straight back. We're pulling to the hip. So there's a little gap between the legs. My right leg's a bit further out. I'm not like dead in line. I'm stepped to the side a little bit. And I'm pulling right into the hip. Keeping the elbow tucked in. Good, don't look up, don't look down, just keep a nice neutral spine, neutral neck. 5 seconds. Brilliant. And again, if at any point you think this is too light, too easy, step it up, just pick up heavy weights. If I was picking up a 20 kilogram there, that'd be, that'd bust me up proper. But again, it's the overhead pressing that's just savage. Okay, so 15 seconds to rest. We're going back in with our right leg forward, right hand on the chair, nice and stable. Make sure you use a stable chair, left hand, and we're pulling up now. This is a great exercise, this one. Keep breathing. Nice slow reps. Squeeze. So if you see I'm getting a little second hold at the top, just feel that all that muscle work and then lower it. Last couple of reps. Perfect, right. Chair out of the way. We're now going to go into the thrusters again. Remember that's with the weights on in a front rack position. Squatting down, thrusting up. Yeah, I'm excited about this cycle. I'm excited because it's getting you to that next level. It's pushing you a bit harder, a bit longer. Still, 30 minutes is a nice, achievable amount of time. It's not too much. And in cycle 3, it only goes to 35 minutes. So thrusters, picking your weights up. So still a manageable part of, amount of time, even for busy people. Good. So squat, come up and press above the head. Good. Brilliant reps. Come on, strong. Last few seconds. Squat and thrust. Last rep. Perfect, right. We're down on the ground again. We've got the chest press. So yeah, if you can invest in an exercise bench, it will allow you a few more, variety of exercises, but it's not essential. If you don't have a lot of space, this is still, just as effective. It's just obviously you can't get, on a bench you can obviously bring your elbows right down, whereas here, we're restricted, so you're not stretching the chest as much. Elbows in, press up, rotate. Elbows in, press up and rotate. Elbows hit the ground, squeeze the chest. Really think about squeezing the muscle in your chest as you press up. Good. This is good. Come on. Press. They almost sort of end up in line with your kind of nipples, if you like. They're not up here, so I'm not just pressing there. I'm keeping them kind of just in line with my chest. Perfect. Right. Next one then is going to be the fly. Again, stretch in, open the chest. So from there, open up, stretch, feel the stretch in the pecs. and squeeze to the middle, and repeat. Let's go 30 seconds. This workout really can be as easy or as hard as you want it, depending on the weights you pick. It's sort of the intensity in this workout is not coming from the reps, it's more coming from the weight. Come on, stretch and squeeze. Stretch and squeeze. Yeah, I'm feeling that one now. Last one. Brilliant. Yeah, so like, if you had a pair of dumbbells, you could have a light and a heavy weight, or even 3. You're going to start to work out, right, that's too easy, I need to be heavy. For example, on the squats, you know, holding a couple of 1 or 2 kilograms is not enough for you. Whereas lifting heavier, you're going to feel the tension, feel the burn, and you're like, you know what, I'm working hard on this exercise. Okay, so we're going back in with a shoulder press. Okay, so press, good. Press above the head. This is the hardest one, I reckon. And again, I'm not dropping down and bouncing, I'm trying to keep strict form. Press. Oh, it feels so much having 10 kilograms now, doesn't it? Right, 5 seconds. Keep pushing, last few reps. Oh, all right, weights down. Okay, so we've done 2 rounds, 1 to go. We're 20 minutes in. Last 10 minutes, you should feel like things are pumping up now. Things are starting to fatigue. And you know, I'd rather you drop the weight and be doing, you know, nice, strict shoulder press than be doing heavy ones and bouncing or like pushing, you know, and being all like that. It's about form. It's so important. Oh no, squats. Okay, so squats. Remember, you can hold them by your side, or you can hold them up in the front squat position. Come on. This plan is getting us strong. There's no way, there's no doubt about it. Last one. Oh, my shoulders are gone. Okay. Last round. So each exercise is the final one, remember? So bicep curls next. At the same time, if you want to use dumbbells, great. If you have got a barbell and you want to use, you know, a barbell with a weight, whatever works for you. I like my dumbbells. Okay, here we go. Again, the effort, like, it's not on the first few reps, but on the sort of, you know, 8th, 9th and 10th rep, when they come into the end of a set, you should be thinking, this is hard, this is tough, my arms are burning, but you're still in control of the weight. You're not yanking it up and sort of throwing it down. Form is everything, posture. You know, brace your core, shoulders back. Think about the muscle you're working, and rest. So when you're doing a bicep curl, almost like connect with that muscle and just think, this is what I'm trying to work, and it kind of allows you to really feel the kind of the connection and really engage and squeeze that muscle as much as you can. Right. Mate, we're working out. We are working out. Okay, so reverse lunges. Again, holding those weights. Starting at the front of the mat, shoulders back, step, and alternate between left and right. Oh. If you want to take this up to the next level, you can do pulse like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. That will just take it to the next level. Little pulses. And look, I'm not getting lazy in my posture. I'm not leaning over. I'm making my legs do the work. And rest. Okay, posture. After the lunges, tricep dips. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a bit tougher now for my last set. By putting the weight between my legs, between my doodahs, and I'm gonna squeeze my triceps even more now. So this is a proper arm burner. So from this position here, legs away, dip, and straighten. So 90 degrees, extend. You'll feel this almost straight away, this one. It's an absolute burner. It's a barn burner. Right, keep going. 15 seconds on the clock. Okay, I want to make it easier, feet together. So feet closer, harder, feet away. Increase that resistance. Come on, make it tough. Last set. Ow. And one thing I'm not doing there, a lot of people do this, is that you'll come away like this. You know that, keep your back there so that you're dipping. That's going to really, really hit that. Okay, single arm rows, last set. So left leg forwards, straighten my mat up. Left leg forward, left hand on the chair, or the bench. And pull it up. Squeeze. 15 seconds left. So don't arch your back. You can't slump over. Strong back. Straighten it out. Straight back. Squeeze. If you find that some of these exercises you just really, really dislike, or your body doesn't want to do it right now, skip it, adjust it, adapt it, and just do something else. You could do another set of squats, you could do a plank, you could do running on the spot, anything you want. Just keep moving for that 30 seconds and do something that suits you, yeah? Because not every exercise I do and my body can do is suitable for everyone, you know? So just adapt it and don't feel like you've got to follow every single move to the letter. Because there are going to be times you want to just do something different, that's fine. So right hand on the chair, left arm, pulling that dumbbell from the ground up. Squeeze, good. Keep going. 10 seconds. 5. And relax, perfect. Right, no need for the chair now. We've got, next one's going to be the thrusters, so squatting and pushing the weights above the head. Good work, so we've got thrusters, chest press, dumbbell fly, shoulder press, and that's the end of the workout. That's the end of workout 1, cycle 2. Okay, so holding the dumbbells, then we're in that front rack position. Come down, squat, push up, good. Squat and thrust up, use the momentum as you come up. Good. So it's not 2 moves, it's not squat, shoulder press. It's squat and as you come up, use momentum to thrust up. Squat, thrust, good. And get them right above the head, directly up. Push, good. Oh, that's tough. Oh. Okay, thrusters. Number 8, chest press. So remember, we start with the elbows tucked into the body, dumbbells facing this way, so your palms and hands are facing you. From there, you rotate up. So you push up and rotate. So elbows in, push up, rotate. Off we go, 30 seconds. So this is still a dumbbell press, just it's called a floor press, because we don't have the luxury of a bench. You can get ones that store away, but if you haven't got the space, you can just do it on the floor like this. Oh, it's hard. Elbows tucked in, one more. And relax. So 2 more exercises, we've got the flies and then the shoulder press to finish, and that's the end of the workout. Pretty good start. I think for me, if I was going to come back and do this workout, I'd probably get like a size maybe a 16 or like a 14 or 16 for the squats and lunges. Let's go. And I'd probably keep these 10s for like the flies and shoulder press. So yeah, you need a considerable jump up from the legs are such a strong muscle group. And just don't be afraid to lift as heavy as you can. You know, as long as you're doing it with good technique and good form, you're not going to end up looking like a bodybuilder. It just really helps your body build lean muscle, burn body fat, and get you super fit. So don't be intimidated by big weights. Right, I've done the fly. We've now got the shoulder press. Yeah, you could do all this workout holding like a 1 or 2 kilograms, but I think if you're being honest with yourself, you know you're stronger than that, and you know that if it came to lifting up a kid or a bag or shopping, you'd be able to lift more. So always think, what am I able to do? How can I push myself to be stronger? And that's why it's important to progressively lift heavier. Okay, shoulder press. Oh, come on, push. It's the last exercise. Slow press. Come on. Feeling the burn in these shoulders now. Come on. Last few, 10 seconds. Last few reps, we're almost there now. This is the last exercise, final round. One more rep. Weights carefully down as you go down. Give yourself a massive high five for that. We've just finished workout number 1. They are going to get tougher, they're going to get more intense. I'm going to push you and challenge you through every single workout in cycle 2 and even more as we step up into cycle 3 to really get you results, really get you feeling good. And this is a lifestyle plan, it's not just a 90-day plan. It is on the surface, but what I'm trying to do is drum into you how important it is to do this all year round, to love exercise, to feel the benefits physically, mentally, emotionally. And that is the aim of the plan. It's not just to get you losing body fat and weighing a certain weight at the end of the scale. It's about completely transforming your mindset and your motivation, your dedication to exercise and fitness, because it really is the key to living a healthy, happy life. So well done for doing workout 1 of cycle 2. Enjoy your meals, stick to your plan as best you can, and I'll see you soon for workout number 2 of cycle 2.